when I first came here in 1985, you go to a bodega or a gas station or a laundromat, and what would you hear? These beautiful songs by Ernesto Lecuona. Yeah. And I fell in love with them. So I wanted to play them with singers and learn some of the solo. I've learned several of the solo works of Lecuona, which are gorgeous. But the lead sheets, the published stuff for these songs, like many lead sheets of popular music, are sort of they're the little rappers. They're not the real thing. They're simplified versions so that anybody can sit down and play them a little bit. Singers can play them for themselves, or have somebody in the family play the chords. So Lecuona was a great pianist. He started out as having ready to have a major international career, except he started writing all these wonderful songs. And operas and zarzuela and so on. And he became ridiculously famous and wealthy, and but he did have piano students. Anyway, his accompaniments, when I heard them, when I got access to some of the recordings, were just very, very full and Lisztian arpeggios and octaves and jazzy harmonies. And I said, well, come on, and so that's the story. I'd set about arranging a number of my favorite Lecuona songs in ways that I thought were emulating his own style, his what I call Latin jazz Lisztian Latin jazz, piano style with full solos in the middle of them. And I turned, as you know, I've turned Siempre en mi corazón into a habanera kind of tango, and Siboney into anyway, cha-cha. I used some of the Latin dance forms that I became more familiar with, as listening and studying it after I got here. So that's the story, and we recorded them. Here's my publication of these for Hal Leonard. If you want to look at, and he wrote a lot of his own lyrics as well.
Oh, yes.
Not just the,
Right.
They're powerful, beautiful, romantic. And a lot of them are very, very funny. El Pulpero, and then you have Perigoso and Rosa La China. This big, I also have several of the solos on that recording. I'll give you.